Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, a Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 6 of Purpose, Power, and Peace. Now, I think I said patience yesterday, and I was wrong. Peace. Hold on to that peace. And so what I want to talk about today is just trusting that everything's going to work out. Everything's going to be just fine. Everything's going to be okay. Even if things don't go exactly the way we planned, they still work out in the end. And I really believe that, in my personal situation, I have, it's kind of like a domino effect. If my deal doesn't work out with this house that we're buying, that affects the buyer, the sellers in that deal, that affects their family and their family that they're dealing with their house. So it's like a domino effect. And we are having it where one person kind of plays games and thinks she's cute and she thinks she's smart and she thinks she's she's affecting that domino effect, by just playing games. And I believe that people like that in this world who could do it, but they don't want to do it because they just want to play with you just a little bit. Um, there's going to be special karma for people like that, and people that enjoy messing up other people's lives. There's a special special karma for that, and yeah, what can you do? You can't stop them. You can't control that, and but you can say, I'm going to do the best I can, and just be the bigger person and fly high above that, and whatever is going to happen is going to happen, but it will affect other people if they are, so selfish that they think that they are going to hurt me. They're hurting other people in the process. It's like a domino effect, and that happens in nature as well. Where one person gets affected or one animal gets affected, and it trickles down to, their babies and their babies and their babies and their babies and their babies. And so yeah, so it's something that we have to stay strong, do our best, live our best life, um, you know, do be diligent, I guess you could say. Make sure that all your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed, and make sure that we are doing the very best we can with what we have. And there isn't much more we can do. So, yeah. So, just take a breath and breathe through it, and it's going to be okay. And yesterday was a big day for me because there was um, a boy that died, probably, gosh, it has to be 20, 25 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, maybe even longer than that. I don't know. But he passed away in a tragic car accident, and it amazes me how when I get reminded of that was the day that he passed away, how those feelings come back to you so quickly, where it's like, oh, I remember that, that time in my life. It was so intense and so uncertain and so like confusing. So, yeah, I just honor him, and I hope that he's doing well wherever he's at, and yeah, and his family is doing okay. So yeah, it's a very difficult situation. So, and it, you know, when it happened so long ago, you would think, oh, it's no big deal, it's over and done, but when it's unresolved, when it doesn't get, there isn't a resolution, it it feels that pressure still, and it's like, how does it get resolved? How does something like that happen and it never gets resolved? And there is no feeling of peace with that. When he was taken too soon. So I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question. So, all right. These are the classic tarot cards. Pick one for the past, one for the present, and one for the future. And it's just kind of showing how your day is going. It's just really nothing more than just a temperature of the day. And speaking of temperature, this is Temperance. And it's about equality and balance and putting everything together as one. And then we have, for the present, the Eight of Swords. She's bound up. She's blindfolded, but she can breathe. She's tied up with her arms, but her legs are free. She could walk away at any time. And then for the future, we have the Ace of Swords. It's cutting through all the baloney, cutting through the red tape, cutting through it all. Just using your sword to cut through it. We'll do one more, and that's Judgment. Judgment Day. Judgment Day will all make sense. We'll have our sense of peace. All right. And these are the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith. We'll take this one. And it says natural healing power. Looks like that. All right, number 6. The best way to bring healing and balance back into a life that is out of sorts is to spend a day in nature. Healing spirits and helpers work hand in hand with Mother Nature, and the goodness and compassion they share is in everything that she has to offer. Beauty can be found in everything that is natural, and everything that is natural has the power to heal. Spirit healers and helpers can get close to you when your mind is open to the natural world, and that is why you must allow yourself to wander in a place where your mind can relax, and healing spirits can fill you with much needed peace. Rejoice in nature's vast garden. So, yeah, rejoice in nature's vast garden. So let's just go and enjoy, share, and be at peace in nature's garden today. We don't have to have the answers. We don't have to say that we're right or wrong. We don't have to play any games. We can just relax in nature's garden. So, all right, wishing everybody a beautiful day today, and we'll chat with you tomorrow.